All right, guys, the time has come. I was about to say Sproul Abyss. Power of Adversity new update is finally here. And I'm excited. All right, I am excited because I will say when it comes to TOA, not even just TOA, when it comes to WUWA, the game feels really dry right now. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, since they're adding new floors in TOA, is that going to be, a problem? Because, do we have to summon for more characters? I mean, obviously, it's a gacha game. Of course, you're going to summon for more characters. If you're not summoning for characters, why are you playing this game? Let's be real. But, like, the real concern here is, the whole energy system, the stamina system in TOA. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you use characters, you have to consume stamina. And, you have to be very, like, you have to be very smart as up to which characters you're using in TOA. You pretty much want to use like, trash characters in lower floors and top tier characters in higher floors. But let's see how this TOA is looking, man. So yeah, guys, 2 new floors just added. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And as you guys can see, we come to the middle tower. Boom. We got 2 more floors. Now, I want to go ahead and take a look at the buffs here because the buffs are very important. So it says 60 seconds after the battle starts, Resonator's total damage is increased by 5%. After that, their total damage is increased by 5% every 5 seconds up to 60%. So this takes place after 60 seconds. So you're pretty much going to get this buff. Like, you're not going to get this buff immediately, obviously. Gain 30% heavy attack damage bonus. Casting Resonance Liberation grants a shield of 3000 HP to Resonators. Triggered once every 4 seconds, shielded Resonators take 10% less damage, and total damage is increased by 16% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Retriggering effect resets its duration. Enemies take 10% less damage. This effect is ignored when Resonators are shielded. So, okay, this is pretty good. The fact that, every character can get this shield is really nice. Because it would be concerning if, like, this only applies to, let's say, characters like Augusta or Jensen and etc. Right? But the fact that as long as you cast that Resonance Liberation, you'll be able to obtain a shield, and you don't have to worry about, enemies taking less damage. So, buffs seem pretty solid. So they pretty much put Morning Aches here. They pretty much put like spectral enemies in the 3rd floor, and then for 4th floor here, it's the same buffs, same thing, but we have Dragon of Dirge and we have Myrid here. Very interesting, very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear the side towers. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clear the side towers. We got a Hakate here. Let's take a look at the buffs. Heavy attack damage bonus increased by 20%. Hitting a target with intro skill applies 2 stacks of Spectral Frazzle. Ooh. Okay, so we have negative status buffs for side tower, for Resonant Tower, and then for this side. Okay, this side is pretty good. So, once again, guys, I'm not a fan of negative status buffs because it only caters to, a small group of characters like Zani, Artethia. Like, it's not really a lot of characters that can use a negative status, so I'm not a fan of that. But as long as it's not that hard to clear, I think it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead, clear these, and then we're going to go ahead and go through Hazard Tower. All right, so I pretty much cleared all floors. So on Resonant Tower, these are the characters I use. I know, man, these characters are literally incomplete. Yang Yang, I used Yang Yang here. I use Yinlin with Contarella, Zhezhe. We got Racha, we got Zani, Spectral Rover, and Farina. The fact that I'm using literal garbage teams and still clearing with like these floors just goes to show you when it comes to side towers, you only have to worry about the 4th floor. Everything else is literally easy. And then for Echoing Tower, same thing, using garbage teams. And then our 4th team is literally incomplete. We're using Yinlin with Zani and Spectral Rover. It's literally an ass team. But for Middle Tower, so what I did was I used Cartethia with Senwa so that we can benefit from that error resistance shred. And for the second floor over here, we pretty much have a fusion team. Now we literally don't benefit from any of these buffs because you know the enemy does have air erosion, like their defense against air erosion is decreased, but you know fusion team is fusion team, it's busted as fuck. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna use Augusta team here. Now I know that Augusta team is gonna absolutely shred through these next two floors because you know these buffs are very very good for her. So I wouldn't be surprised if we breeze through this easily. But this goes to show you that getting a lot of characters is going to be very important because once I get I can now use more Tefi with, let's say, Zani or another heavy attack unit. So them adding 2 more floors, I don't see it as a problem. I really don't, because we're still going to get more characters in the future. People are going to summon for more characters, and we do need a lot of content in Wuthering Waves. So this is actually great, and I'm not complaining at all. I think this is really fine. The only issues are, of course, the buffs. You know, are the buffs really, really specific, and are they only tailored to negative status units? But let's go ahead and check this out, man. Let's see if we can actually breathe with Augusta. You guys want to hear the music of the game? I put like, you know, probably some Clash Royale music in the background, which is totally fine. Yeah, so far so good. Got these enemy trash mobs here. One thing I can't stand about more Tefi sometimes is getting that Concerto up. All right, doing pretty well so far. Nice. Hey, this guy's just fucking shielding. Absolutely annoying. Just tanking everything. Let me just get the rotation on. There we go. You guys are tanky. We got like what? Damn. Guy's tanky as fuck. Do we have another boss left? This is crazy. Hopefully not. Oh yeah, like 30 seconds left here. What the fuck? There has to be more time for me to clear this, right? There's no way. Hopefully there's more time for me to clear this. Okay, we still have more time. Okay, nice. I was about to say, that is... ain't no way, bro. Alright, so it's actually not 3 minutes in order for you to get 3 stars. What I mean by 3 minutes is like once the timer hits his once the timer hits 249, not 249, 259, that's when you get 3 that's when you don't get 3 stars anymore. But damn, breeze through that pretty well. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Pretty fun. Okay, next floor here. So let's see here. We got Dragon of Dirge. Okay. Now, what's also good is the fact that these enemies, I mean, these enemies still have resistance, but they don't have additional resistance, right? And they don't have this over here where they have increased resistance. So that's actually pretty good. But Pretty much have two bosses here. And yeah, I think we're gonna beat this. Sure. Dragon of Dirge is annoying sometimes. Yo, Augusta is a beast, guys. Just imagine when Yuno releases tomorrow. Like, this character, I think she's the most cracked unit in the game. That's me personally, though. She's insane. She's really, really good. Very, very strong character. Nice. Hopefully the other boss spawns in with this. Okay, he spawned in. Nice. Perfect. Bro, I literally dodged that. Ain't no way. Here comes some nuke damage here. Ah, short keeper buff went away. That's fine though. Like half health right there. Give me them cheeks, boy. Let's go, man. Holy shit, my eyes, they're tearing up. I don't know why. Probably got an eyelash in my eye. But wow, that was pretty good, man. And hey guys, we got more rewards. That's the best thing about this. We have more astrites, which is really, really good. So we're gonna claim all that. Look at that. 800 astrites. Very, very nice. Yeah, I think this is fun. I have no complaints over this. I think this is great. More content for the game. Whenever TOA resets, you can now spend more time going through TOA, and you can now use useless characters for lower floors. And that's one of the main things I like about TOA. They pretty much incentivize you to use garbage characters in the first floor and 1, 2, and 3 in side towers, that you can save your strong units for higher floors, which is really, really good. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This is amazing. We have 1 day and 19 hours left till comes into the game, and I will be summoning for this character, and I will be testing her out. So stay tuned for that, guys. But see you guys on the next one. Adios.